Yeah, I did. I shot Rambo shot in Asia a few months ago and wrapped it about a month and a half ago. Yeah, I had a small role in that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your role?
A Marine. I can't really talk to you. I signed an NDA, but I'm in the new Rambo. Worked myself up to a pretty high-paying job, and then I got fired, and then my income is zero, and there was no online making money opportunities, so I had to find another job ASAP because I had a motorcycle, I had a BMW, I had a penthouse in Charlotte, paying rent, and then all your money. And I was making $150,000 at the time as a 24-year-old. I mean, I was a male stripper, so I understand the worst. I've seen the worst possible of what women do.
What's your secret juice?
Secret juice? Well, canned sardines and poached eggs. Not fun, but mainly if you want to, lose weight, you got to be in a caloric deficit. I've been making money with using Claude and ChatGPT. I'm seeing which one is different and the advice that they go. So I do it using both side by side. I have the paid plans of Claude. Just to let you know, it is fake because I'm an actor. And back in that time, the 2018-19, when the prank was like a viral thing, like Logan Paul and Vitali, they hired me to do the prank, whether it was being a fake cop, being a fake bystander. I'm telling you, it's fake. Yeah, it's all set up. But Joe Rogan would always say that when The Rock didn't come on his podcast, he'd be like, yeah, The Rock's juicing to the gills, blah, blah, blah. And then The Rock goes on his podcast. They don't talk about steroids at all.
Yeah.
It's the safest country, I believe. Yeah. I mean, you can leave your keys in your motorbike. You can, I see people holding their spot at the table in Terminal 21 with bags, their purses and stuff. Yeah. Here, you can recreate your identity, leave your old life behind. If you were somebody else back in the US, you can come here and rebrand yourself, create a new identity.
Are you happy?
Very, yeah.
Okay.
My life has gone up 10x since moving here, yeah.
Hello, man. My neighbor. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
All good. So, why we are here?
We're here to talk whatever you want to talk about.
I mean, the best things when we talk, something on the flow, you want to prepare, the questions. I'm not used to do things like this, but usually I think sometimes it's necessary so you know which direction to go. Mm-hmm. The same I think even the stand-up, comedian, like they prepare everything, right? I always thought like they have like jokes from the hand, but then I realized like, no, they fucking they know the jokes, they know the, reaction and everything. So you live in US before?
Yeah, I'm from the US. Moved to Bangkok about a year and a half ago.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How you can compare?
Totally different. Getting my money's worth times 10 in every aspect. Health, wellness, lifestyle, dating, everything.
So what bring you here? Like what was the main part? Or like how you come, when you been first time here in Thailand?
I first came to Thailand in Bangkok about 10 years ago, 2016 actually. Okay. On a long trip from when I lived in LA. I did a job in Hong Kong. And then after I did that job, I decided to come to Thailand and I went to another country as well on that leg of the trip. But Bangkok, and I believe I did Phuket at that one time trip, maybe like a 2-week trip, not long. But 10 years ago, I was first in Thailand.
Do you think Thailand these days have some more opportunities compared to US?
For me, it depends upon who you are and what you offer to Thailand as well in terms of your skills and stuff, just like anywhere else, I believe. For me, it offers a lot more than the US.
Okay, but you still do have something business there. You have motorcycle business.
Yes, I still have businesses in the US as well. Yeah,
that's a good foundation.
And I work online, but yeah.
That's a good foundation, eh?
Yeah.
Have something there. And then
I still have to pay taxes in the US if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm not escaping for that.
You cannot, right?
You cannot, never.
Yeah,
no.
That's the thing.
No, Uncle Sam will get you, yeah.
The two, like they say in the US, like the sure things what you have, like taxes and the debt, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of different here, We need to pay tax. We are legit business. But in general, so yeah, what you do right now? What's your main focus?
My main focus is, I left the US. I was looking at living abroad no matter what, whether it was going to be Colombia, Mexico, somewhere in the Caribbean, maybe even Europe. And then definitely Thailand was on the radar because I came here in 2023 for about a month period, extended time. I actually stayed on Koh Samui just trained Muay Thai, relaxed,
Right.
got my thoughts straight and everything. And then went back to the US and I was like, I'm going to move to Thailand because I am an actor and stuntman over the past 20 years. I've had ups and downs in the US, lived in Hollywood, lived in Atlanta, lived in Florida, and just the trajectory of my career was stalling out in the US. But here, I figured out the casting process, and I also was aware that there was interest in my skills and my look here. So I decided to make the move. Went back to the US, planned my finances, trying to make money online to support myself. And then I made the move back here, and it's been good.
Where did you train in Samui?
In all kinds of gyms, Muay Thai gyms.
WMC, I trained the WMC Lamai.
Lamai gym. Lamai was too busy for me, but I liked Chataput gym, a local gym, Super Pro. I tried most of the gyms on the island, I would say, but just day passes. But I was partial to D-Day Muay Thai and Chataput gym as well.
So that was also part of your stuntman business, like, getting hit and be injured.
I have a little bit of a background in sports, mainly American football and baseball, which kind of transfers over to stuntman work. But when I was first starting off in acting and stuntman work, I didn't have much martial arts because I did martial arts as a kid. But martial arts is a definite basis for getting into stuntman work because it's fighting. You're basically going to take falls, take hits, have body awareness. And that's kind of where I got back into martial arts about 10 years ago. Did Taekwondo and Muay Thai.
What was the most dangerous, like the acting? I mean, the would be stuntman, what you already done?
Crashing a motorcycle, going 50 miles an hour, falling downstairs is very difficult, painful no matter what you do. Holding my breath underwater, like for a underwater scuba diving thing, is pretty dangerous. Yeah, some of those things.
So you prepare for this, like, and this, like advanced, and you need to be, like they choose, like they have something already what they're looking for, and they choose some of the skills. How it works, the recruitation process?
Yeah, you're going to have some kind of skills going in. The thing is, stunt industry is kind of different from just acting and the production.
Yeah.
Because the stunt part of that is going to be run by a stunt coordinator. So someone that the production hires for safety, coordination, making sure everything's safe. And then they hire a stunt team in or a stunt actor, a double for if you're just doubling an actor per se. So it's a little bit of a different industry, but also the same as Hollywood or acting stunt industry.
And that was like I remember, like, I think last year was some nice movie about the stuntmen, like the very popular, like on the Hollywood, about it was role, I think.
Was it with Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't see it, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, actually.
The thing is, I'm an actor and I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV rarely.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have time.
Yeah.
But people tell me that they see me and stuff, or my mom and dad look out for it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I did Stranger Things or Dynasty or something. And then I go back and watch it and pull the clips for my acting reel.
The same me, like I have a club, but I don't go clubs, so.
Yeah.
Because if you start, do things, what you, like this, like, that's why I don't watch like Netflix, things like this. I'm also afraid, like, I jump in and I would never end. That's the danger of being too interested about many stuff. So right now you do many things, right?
doing many things. Yeah.
What is your passion?
My passion is staying healthy, fit, inspiring others, helping others. Just trying to leave a legacy, I guess, of improving the world in some way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of the, like, even martial arts, you done some fightings? Like, you've been on the real fight? I mean,
I've done Taekwondo and karate tournaments, if you want to call that real.
And because in the US, like, many people, I know they start from wrestling, like it's like a national, the same sport at the same time, like they have on the universities, right? The wrestling. You have also
wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't really participate. I know wrestling. I've done judo and a little bit of that, but I've not competed
because
in
like
wrestling.
In Europe, we do not have things like, martial arts, right? So also like wonder, like they have a kind of advantage, to start, early age with some martial arts like taekwondo or like, the wrestling, judo and everything. In Poland, like you have just physical activities, basically, maybe run. That's all we have, right? So it's like, you can always beat us with everything because, you can learn this from beginning. Like in Thailand, the kids have 3-4 years old. and
they're fighting.
they're
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like 20 years old and few hundred fights. You know, like the Boa cow, like 460 something. You know, in the like 30 years old. You know, which can be like dangerous, like be a stuntman. You know, because it's like massive numbers right now, right? So, do you prepare for some role right now for some movie? You do something?
I don't have any specific thing coming up. Most of the jobs here in Asia are very quick, like 1 or 2 day jobs, usually mainly commercials.
Okay.
Mostly commercials or ads in some sense that doesn't really take much preparation. I'm always constantly prepared, dieting and stuff like that, because, you know, I want to look good.
So that's your motivation? Like that's your, reason like you can keep healthy? Like, you know, like,
yeah,
on the that's good.
Keep on the diet, keep on the workout. Hopefully, I care about having, you know, low body fat mainly.
So what's your secret? What's your secret juice?
Secret juice? Well, canned sardines and poached eggs. Not fun, but mainly if you want to, you know, lose weight, you got to be in a caloric deficit. So that means you got to track your calories and you know,
so that's your secret?
Be on the numbers. Yeah. I do intermittent fasting as well, which in other words, I really only eat 1 big meal a day.
But it's still not change anything in terms of the calories, right? Because you can eat too much calories and be
you can. That's why you got to really track it, and you can track it easily with ChatGPT or Claude or something like that, and just take pictures of your food, estimate this dish, how many calories of this, and that way for the day, you know, based on what you burn, or you want to be under your calories for the day. And it's easier.
It's not anymore about the American diet or Thai diet. You know, like the Thai food and American food is still about the calories, right?
All about the calories, yeah.
That's the secret, right? And like I also check, like compare, like, you know, typical, let's say, American like lunch, dinner and everything, and Thai food. Yeah, I mean, Thai food is kind of also smaller and everything, right? So you eat Thai food?
Every once in a while, yeah. If I want some flavor, for sure, yeah. Okay. But also, if it's a small dish, then I always tell them to add like 4 or 5 eggs to get more food. Because the dishes are kind of under portion for what I would take to be full. And then, you know, they cook them in seed oils, which I don't really necessarily want to have that every day.
Yeah.
But for food, I'm not on a budget for food. I still spend a lot of money on food. I go to Gourmet Market and I order the steak where they cook it for you.
What's your favorite steak?
Usually ribeye.
Okay.
Yeah. Ribeye, filet mignon, Wagyu. I
think in general, like even we said seed oil and everything, right? So I also always order the boiled egg, but I need to wait like 20-30 minutes when they boil the egg. You know, so it's like, you know, instead of the fried egg and everything, with massive oil, you know, like the omelet, like it's like they make the Thai omelet.
Yeah, the Thai omelet can cancel itself out by just how much oil they use, I think. So yeah,
because they do it like a really deep fried oil, you know. Yeah. Did you like inspire some people to come from US to Thailand?
Have I inspired?
Yeah.
Well, people watch, they're well aware, and they're probably just like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know, all my friends that are my age, married or divorced with kids, you know, I'm sure they would enjoy it. I've had like maybe one friend come visit me, but it's a long trip. So either they don't have the money, they don't want to spend the time and do it, but they are interested.
Yeah.
But I cannot say I've inspired someone to move over here.
Yeah, because it's always like, even from Europe, my friends and everything, they want to come, but they always like, oh, I have this, I cannot. And I always, like, I came here like the worst time of my life, right? So, you know, without savings, without nothing and everything, like, that's also the part, like, you build this like quite conscious, like setting up things, prepare yourself, you know, online business and everything, which is also a good choice, you know, because, you know, you can live much better life here. You can survive quite cheap here. But like you said, if you want to live your not budget life, but especially food, you spend money. It's I think the same in US. It doesn't matter, right? You can spend, you know, 100,000 baht there and 100,000 baht here, right?
Yeah, because stuff is cheaper. You end up kind of spending more, and you can lose track. It's, you know, you're getting the $1,000 baht bills, and you're just throwing them out. Like by the time you go for a massage, train Muay Thai, and get a meal, that can be gone very quickly. Just a day out, even though the stuff is relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
But you're getting a lot for your money, so you don't really think too much. So then it just really adds up. So you gotta. There's some self-control that comes into play if you're gonna either come here and live or travel here, so you don't blow through all your money.
How you look your future, like the proposition and everything? There's agencies about the stuntman or even acting and everything. Like what's the process of, getting more jobs, more business, more deals?
Well, here in Thailand, is the casting and the process is completely different from the U.S. Like I have an agent in the U.S. and they would submit for roles, and then I audition. Here in Thailand, the casting process is like kind of like a free for all. In other words, I'm a freelance actor here, and they post these jobs they're casting for, whether it's a commercial, movie, Korean TV series, on Facebook mostly, or in line groups. And then you submit your comp card, your photos, your skills, your videos of what work you've done. And then they will contact you if they want you to audition or they want to book you for the job.
But it still works like someone admin in the group, right? So it's still like admin. The admin can be actually the manager, right? Because it's like there's no management, I think, right?
Yeah. So someone would obviously run the Facebook group, be an admin or a collection of people to run these casting groups, how they submit. But there's so many agents and different Thai people that probably do like part-time casting just to get a cut from the foreigners and stuff like that. But it's completely different from the US, where you have an agent submitting on your behalf to casting directors in the production, like as a middleman, because a showrunner, a producer's not going to want to deal with actors directly. There's just too many people and they're too busy and have people hitting them up and know their personal information. So you got to go through an agent or submit on a casting website in the Hollywood US industry. So it's completely different.
At the same time, if you cut all the middle people, you can get much more money, because usually
the way to do that is you get have a relationship with the casting director directly, then you can cut out the agent and get more of that money or the full rate, which I've done a couple times because I've done a couple jobs, and then the casting director knows me, knows my skills. They can submit directly to the producers, and then they give the green light, and then I can get a little bit more money and cut out the agent in that sense. Not a lot, but it's happened a couple times,
What about your role on the Rambo, right?
Yeah, I did. Rambo shot in Asia a few months ago and wrapped it about a month and a half ago. Yeah, I had a small role in that,
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your role?
A Marine. A Marine, yeah.
Okay.
I can't really talk to you. I signed an NDA, but I'm in the new Rambo. It's a prequel to the 90s Stallone, 80s or 90s Stallone movies. It's with a completely different Rambo, and it's before that series, so it's a prequel.
You'll be serious?
No, it's a movie. I believe it's a movie.
Okay.
It's a film, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But with the still Stallone or not?
No.
Okay.
He's brought on as a producer, but he's not in the movie.
Okay.
It's a new guy, up and coming actor that is playing Rambo.
That would be interesting, huh?
Yeah.
You see this guy?
I worked with him, yeah. I was in the scene with him, yeah.
Okay.
I acted with him, yeah. So yeah.
Similar?
Huh?
Looks similar?
No. He's actually like 6'2". He's taller, and I mean, you can look it up online. I'm not saying anything that's not publicly available, but I believe Stallone. I've worked with Stallone on a movie or film maybe 5 to 6 years ago, and he's actually short, like 5'9", and this guy was noticeably taller than me that I was in the scene with, and he's Rambo, and he's like got to be at least 6'1", 6'2". So he's taller. I don't know how they came up with the casting, but yeah, I noticed it.
Yeah, because I think, but Stallone always looks like taller,
Yeah, they have shoe lifts and stuff. Yeah. They get out of control with that. Yeah. But in person, Stallone is shorter than me.
Yeah.
But on screen, they can,
always, when I watch,
put the shoe lifts or look tall and the camera angles and stuff. Yeah.
Always when I watch the UFC fights, I always feel like they're like big guys and everything, because you can see them like they ripped and everything. And later I check the height, it's like, damn, they're like smaller than me, but they look totally different, Yeah. Especially when they have like cut weight and everything. It's sometimes crazy. Like they weigh like 66 kilo, and the next day like 80 on the fight.
Yeah. They can lose 40 pounds in 2 days or something, cutting water, which is ridiculous. But
that's crazy. Yeah, but it's super unhealthy at the same time. They even have in Thailand the same, but they have like hydration test on the one championship. But it's still same, but just a little different, because you need to have a amount of the water on your own body.
Mm-hmm.
What's your percentage of the fat? I know, you know.
Percent body fat?
Body fat, yeah.
The last time I checked, maybe, I don't know, 8%.
Okay.
I mean, I'm visibly showing a six-pack, striations, so.
But that's what I said before, like that's having the motivation about, you know, preparing to the role and the, you know, life and everything. It's, I think, extra boost, you know, that's allowed you to keep on the shape, you know, take care of yourself and everything. Because if someone don't have the reason to be, let's say, healthy, right? That's very hard to find the motivation, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's like good trap. Like I was, like, for example, like I'm on the microdose of testosterone, but I only take it because then I have more motivation to go gym. You know what I mean? Like putting myself toxic, right? To like, if I don't go gym, it looks like, you know, it'll explode on me or something like this, you know, like kill me, right? So I need to go to the gym, right? No choice, right?
Yeah.
So I try to like make a trap. Like I live on the like mountain area, like no access to the junk food and everything. So I cannot, right? So I think there's the, you know, book Atomic Habit.
Yeah.
Right?
Atomic Habits.
Yeah, Atomic Habits, yeah. So it's also like it's not about the discipline, it's about the making the traps. It's allowed you to like, don't drink this, like surrounding. Like for me, being Bangkok, oh my God, so risky, you know, about the surrounding and everything. Are you going out, you know, out, nightclub or something like this?
I have my nights, but I try to just keep it very minimal. Every once in a while, you know, I have a date girls or go on a date rooftop, but it's, or just they have also events where you can network and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of friends here. And especially when I moved here, I wasn't meeting anybody besides going to Muay Thai gyms, and those guys don't go out at all. If they're fighters, they're not going to carry on drinking and stuff like that. So it's a different crowd, and it's tough to get in.
Thai guys in Samui, they go in party, you know?
Yeah. The trainers
yes.
do, but the fighters not really.
Yes.
Yeah, they might smoke weed and chill out, but if you're on the island, Koh Samui or Phuket training, even one session for me, I'm 41 years old, so one session is going to wipe me out for the day. I mean, I'm not going to have any energy to go out, but here, I you know, I've dated a few different Thai girls, and you know, they like to go out, and I like to take them out if they are in good behavior. So, you know,
are you happy?
Very, yeah.
Okay.
My life has gone up 10x since moving here. Yeah.
And what's your next 10x from now?
Next 10x? I live in the present moment, so I'm good right now, and then I'll establish that later on. But I have,
like you said, you know, you kind of like have the stable things, you know, like going on business and everything. You know, I know many people when it's kind of sometimes trap, you know, because if they have a, like, for example, pension or some money, right? They cannot find the passion anymore because they don't need to do, you know, like, okay, I have money, like, let's go to the beach, let's go here, you know?
Yeah, get comfortable, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's no passion with this, you know? They just come for the money, like, many people, like, just get some from the, let's say, crypto, whatever. But that's can work for I get even from my projects. I mean, there's many startups and everything when they get money and they're like, okay, we have money, and like, where's the passion? Where's like the things was as driven again? You know, what I can do daily, right? To keep going, you know, to find the new things. So you like constantly trying to discover new things, or what's your secret? I know it's for your normal day, but I think, you know, for many people it's not. Because I know many Americans who do not have lifestyle like you know, and they stuck on many places around Tonglor, Pattaya and everything, you know. And for them, it's like a kind of normal life. But at the same time, they come here to change something, but they stuck on the same lifestyle because they thought like, okay, you know, like more access to this, cheaper this, you know, this one. But they come back eating American breakfast, you know, every day on the morning with the beer and everything, you know, which kind of sad, you know, because you have a lot of opportunities here and you can switch your life. So I know it's for you, it's normal. I think you've been on the good, let's say, healthy lifestyle forever.
Well, I grew up an athlete, and then, you know, when I graduated college, I had to go directly into the workforce, and I went to the corporate workforce, which was 12 hours, 14 hours a day, working yourself up the corporate ladder for no reason. Did that for, you know, worked myself up to a pretty high paying job, and then I got fired, and then my income is zero, and there was no online making money opportunities, so I had to find another job ASAP because I had a motorcycle, I had a BMW, I had a penthouse in Charlotte, paying rent, and then all your money. And I was making $150,000 at the time as a 24-year-old.
You come a year or a month?
A year. But that's pretty good in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, I mean, when you're 23, 24 was more than enough. I was making more money than all my peers, all my friends at that time. But, I have a motorcycle. I have BMW, penthouse, like I said, student loans, all that stuff. And then that came crashing down, and then I had to find a job ASAP. So I took a job, another company, half the wages. And then 6 months later, luckily, I just got fired from that job, and that led me to freelance type work, acting and other businesses, and open-minded to trying different things at that time, struggling and failing and succeeding and all that stuff.
I think that's the right thing somehow, right? Because having that stable job, it's not stable, right?
Yeah, when you're working for somebody else, it's not stable. Trust me. Yeah. So I learned that when I was in my early 20s.
That's early.
Yeah.
That was
early to mid 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. You found out the American dream. It's not like it's on the movies, right?
Yeah. My life took a hard left turn. Yeah. Very, very soon. Yeah.
But the 20 and realize like this, it's good timing, Yeah. To also see the experience and the follow your own path and everything. So when was like your first personal success about being a freelancer?
I had a couple like successful little side gigs. I would buy and resell motorcycles, so I would make some money that way.
So that was your passion also, because you said you have a motorcycle and everything.
Yeah, I like motorcycles.
Yeah.
What kind? I've mainly street bikes, sport bikes, Yamaha R1s, R6s. My favorite bike that I've ever owned was a MV Agusta Bretali 1090.
Okay.
Pretty cool bike. Ducati. I owned one Ducati in the past.
How about driving in Thailand? You tried?
I rented motor scooters, yeah. Yeah.
It's enough here, huh?
Yeah, the bike, that'd be too stressful, because you got to weave and you're down like this. It's not cool.
Yeah. And special, they not allow the big bike on the highway.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not worth it in Bangkok. Maybe the islands, or even Phuket's too busy to drive around a big bike.
Yeah.
No.
Even some, that's not the place,
Yeah.
Dangerous,
But US, in Miami, I had several different bikes.
I mean, I love driving car in Thailand. For me, it's like playing GTA, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I actually rented a car for a week. I drove all over Thailand, did an entire loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around Thailand?
Oh, yeah. I went to Isan, I went to Udon Thani, then back to Chiang Rai, and then back to Bangkok. 1,600 miles in 9 days.
Nice.
Rented a little Toyota Yaris.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just got back, yeah.
Yeah, I go also around. My record was from Pattaya actually to Phuket in 6 hours. 1,000 kilometers in 6 hours.
On a car?
On the car.
To Phuket? I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, 180 was my average speed actually.
Wow.
But it was on a night
Just
time.
blasting. Holy man.
Because I have a meeting on the next day. I just need to make it, it was a big meeting. It was with a guy who actually become the #1 Twitch guy in Europe. From they make some, IRL the time.
Okay.
It was crazy boom. I said, I need to meet this guy, So I said, okay, we go, in the morning we have a meeting. So 1, 2 a.m., we are at 8, 9 a.m. It's crazy, no stop, Yeah. But that's the Thailand. It's, the people drive also slower, and really predictable for me. Of course, you have people who don't have light and everything, but I already see them, that's kind of, dangerous spot. It's kind of the safety. It's more freedom here, but less safety. But that's the price, in US, I was more safety, but less freedom. Here's opposite, no helmet, no light, and nobody care, police.
Yeah, the police setup is different. They have roadblocks here. In America, the cops do a radar and they follow you. Here, it's you go through the roadblock and they pull you over and they fine you or take your money or whatever, as opposed to the US where the cop car would, I'm talking about just the highways here. They would speed trap you, do a radar, see if you're going speed or swerving, and they follow you and do a traffic stop.
Yeah.
And then they would give you a ticket, or there would be a whole ordeal. But here it's just different. Yeah.
The police catch me, and for the speeding, they have nothing on their hand. And so, you're speeding. It's okay. It's I didn't agree on the beginning. They later say, 500 baht. It's okay.
Yeah.
And later, if you get the tickets, you can, if they catch you, 1 week.
You have a week, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can speeding for 1 week, basically.
That's crazy, yeah. or the helmet or the international driver's license. You just get to pay the fine, or the thing is that they in Phuket the cop will just try to take the money and not give you the ticket, but you just ask for the ticket, and then you have a week of doing whatever you want, getting pulled over. Yeah. And then by that time, your vacation's over, your trip to Phuket is over, and then you can. But they have roadblocks all over Phuket, so it's pretty much unavoidable.
So you live in Phuket also?
No, I've been there just several times. Okay. I just know. Yeah. Yeah. I go there to train or whatever.
Tiger Muay Thai?
I've been to Tiger Muay Thai. It's
also busy, yeah?
Yeah.
Super busy.
Tourist gym, yeah.
Yeah, tourist. Like,
tourist gym, yeah.
Like massive, like now the complex and everything, right?
Yeah.
The Expand and everything, the UFC fighters.
Yeah.
What good promotion for the country, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why you love Thailand?
Health, fitness, dating.
Asian girls. Come on, you have Asian girls in US.
Huh?
You have Asian girls in US.
They do. They're corrupted by the US too. Yeah. A little bit different, westernized Asian chicks. Not as good as the traditional Asian girl.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Different mentality. They will, once they go to the US, it's just get corrupted, and media and society is just, no.
I feel it, maybe I need to spend more time with the
But I was mostly in Miami. There's not a lot of Asians there. It's mostly Latinas. But when I lived in LA, yes, it's going to be a lot of Asians. And it's going to be, I believe, Korean was their big population. Chinese and Korean. Not Thai.
So you do not date white girls in Thailand?
No.
Never happened?
No. No.
Only Thai?
Yeah, Thai girls, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I mean, there's 99% of the women are Thai, and they are very attractive. So feminine, attractive, compliant, supportive.
So
everything I'm looking for.
Why are you still single?
I'm not. I'm dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dating a girl.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Congrats.
Yeah.
Here the rotation can be kind of different, you know?
Yeah, it's a little different here, yeah.
But the same time, more opportunities.
Yeah.
Like you said, in Western culture, also went to the Poland, and I cannot believe it. They try and make it harder, everything. For some reason, they don't try be nice, you know? And you need to do some extra fucking amazing things, you know, for them. And you even cannot be yourself anymore, you know, just to constantly impressing, you know? And still not enough, you know, the expectation, everything is different, you know. But at the same time, you know, it's depends of the kind of girl here. Also, the Bangkok girls are different than islands girls. I don't know.
And rural other cities, and whether their interaction with the expats here, the Farangs, because you know Bangkok also has a simp problem. A lot of guys come here and they don't know how to have self-control. They have a little bit more money. They use that to interact with women, lead with money instead of leading with actual masculinity and frame. And I mean, then they corrupt the girls, and the girls expect...
Corrupted? You call this corrupted?
I call it, ego, corrupting.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's it's also the different girls attract different guys, and also you know, but they have stereotype about us as well. It's very hard to say, oh, we are different than others somehow, and then they need to show they are different than other girls, you know. So we both have challenge, you know, because we have kind of stigma about white guy, you know, handsome. You are especially blonde hair, so you're automatic handsome guy in Thailand, you know. You been Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that you are king there, white skin, white hair, and everything. They love it. Right? That's much different world, you know.
Not that easy, but I think I have an advantage.
Yeah.
Not in just how I look, but how, you know, my experience in the world dating women and being taken advantage of, and being in the nightclub business as a promoter. I mean, I was a male stripper. So I understand the worst. I've seen the worst possible of what women do in these situations.
Okay.
And I've seen crazy, just being a bouncer and a security guard in the biggest nightclubs in Miami, seeing how women interact, what they do.
So you've been Magic Mike before Magic Mike?
I was Magic Mike. I took that trend when it was happening.
Okay.
And I became...
So really,
I
you
was
watched it? Really?
Well, what Magic Mike came out, 13 years ago? Something in that, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
And I was in Orlando, and I was in shape, and I was in the nightclub business, And yeah, the movie came out. It was super popular. And then I started getting requests to entertain women. And that's kind of, it was just a trend. I think it still is a kind of a trend, but it was a trend for a while that turned into like cabaret shows at the La Bear nightclub in Fort Lauderdale and stripper shows in Miami.
I think you're getting now even more than ever because of the like people like craving for the real experience, you know?
Yeah.
So like, you know, the entertainment and everything, it's getting more blast, you know, like all the online world, you know, AI things. So I think we're at a good position somehow because, you know, there's so much fake and the people want to have the real experience.
Yeah.
And now it's because of the kind of even the dating and everything, it's like people like want more experience than actually they're like some deep things. You know, that's what I see also.
Authenticity,
like, you know,
yeah. That's going to be a big thing, I think.
Yeah. So where are you now with the AI?
Where am I?
Yes.
In terms of what? I use AI. Like, I'm trying to learn it and use it and implement it. Yeah.
You know, in base of your business and, you know, your passion and everything.
Yeah, I use it for ideas.
And
I
more
use
before dating, you know?
Yeah. No, I just use it for ideas in business and video production, ideas, script writing, stuff like that. Nothing too heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like the ideas and everything. I think it's something what people mostly can use, right? Because, you know, we know like all deep things, agent and everything. But I think it's in general, like people don't use it. Like there's really like specific things. It's loud because, you know, people talk, you know, and the social media is booming about the content. But in general, like I think like you said, planning, even you said about the calories counting and everything, it's a good thing. So you have to set up like routine, lifestyle, plan, you know, daily things, schedule and everything. I think it's you know.
Yeah, I use it to keep on track. And then I've also been using it I do trading, like options trading in the US stock market.
Yeah.
And I have a project set up with all the prompts and I'm training it to be the best financial price action, indicator analysis, and macro environment.
That's your prompt.
And using it. Yeah. I've messed around with different stuff, but I set up the projects. I do screenshots of the 5-minute charts of whatever. Usually I'm just trading SPY. SPY is an ETF in the US, basically a compilation of all the big companies. But I basically trade SPY, and this thing is pretty accurate, acting as like a price analyst, day trading options. It's crazy. So I've been making money with using Claude and ChatGPT. I'm seeing which one is different and the advice that they both. So I do it using both side by side. I have the paid plans of Claude, paid plan of ChatGPT.
But you exchange them, like information between them?
Same thing. No,
same thing.
Yeah, I'm uploading the screenshots and the same prompt to both. And I'm seeing what information, like I will get the ChatGPT to advise me on the key level to trade for that day, and then Claude the same thing, and I'm seeing which one is more accurate or better.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they will give counter advice or different advice on both of them with the same prompts, same photos, same screenshot of what's happening in the market. So it's pretty cool.
But it's not based already on the information what you put there before? Like it's not, for example, because you can get the same prompt, but they already have the data, what you asked before and everything.
Well, I'm giving it context.
Okay. You can always say fresh things.
The project, like I said, I set up a prompt. You have to always prompt AI to like say, act like a professional financial analyst or trader. You're an expert in the field for 30 years. I want to trade SPY options, next day expiration. I want you to give me key levels, analyze price action, candle wicks, candles, news, Trump news, Iran war news in real time. Just all these kind of prompts, just anything you can think of, you'll keep thinking of it, and you'll just keep feeding it that, and then it'll learn you and the stuff in real time. It's pretty crazy to watch. Yeah.
And then, but then you take the one what you feel more, or it's more accurate based off your experience.
My experience, I know a little bit about trading, so I'm not going to just take. But it's pretty accurate to what I know as a trader, trading, and then also what's actually happening. Yeah. So it's pretty accurate.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
That's a good.
But that's one thing I'm working on, along with my health optimization and stuff like that.
Do you also do like personal coaching for people?
Yeah, I do online coaching. Yeah, I have a few clients. Yeah.
With the trading or for the health?
Not trade. I've had people reach out for trading. I don't feel confident about doing that kind of money unless they just want to get set up and learn my strategy. I'm cool with that. I've had a few people that want to pay for that, but not with actually advising them on trading. But yeah, I mainly help with mindset coaching, martial arts, calisthenics, functional based training.
Okay.
You know.
So you have like regular clients?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just come back to you but you promote yourself? Or you just...
I have social media.
Okay.
Yeah. People watch me on social media. They know I'm an actor and stuntman. I have credibility.
Okay.
So
great. Why I didn't check your Instagram?
Huh?
I didn't check your Instagram.
You don't know?
Right?
You didn't know?
I don't think so, right?
Okay. We just met on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah, from the group.
Okay, from the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just you see like do some handstanding.
Yeah, martial art handstands. Yeah.
Okay,
But,
yeah. That's good.
I have a social media presence, YouTube and mainly Instagram, but that's how I get leads, how I get clients, people reaching out.
So that's your also, part of the marketing, like, promote yourself, be influencer. You can call yourself influencer.
I don't like that term.
Yes,
I think
I
it's
know,
absolutely
I know.
ridiculous. But
I know. Especially now, it's the numbers
silly.
are crazy.
Yeah.
People don't get. It's more about like jumping deal from the deal. Don't deliver any value.
Don't know.
Yeah.
It's just about rage bait and being polarizing. And man, some guy in the U.S. just he was doing racist stuff, walking around doing racist, calling black people the N-word, and then somebody approached him, punched him, and then he shot the guy, and now he's going to serve like time in jail. It's just, and then the other guys that I've been around with these guys in Miami because they all live there. That's the home of all the scammers, course sellers.
Why they live there
in Miami?
Yeah,
just the backdrop. It's nice weather, nice scenery.
Okay.
It works out well in the videos. On social media, it's all about the view in the background, and it's Miami's got the beach, palm trees, blue water, beautiful women, fancy restaurants, high rises, everything you want. So that's why they all
like
correlate
Phuket,
there.
like a Phuket thing. So people, okay.
Yeah, so I've seen these people in face to face, and it's really sad that they don't have any kind of ethics, morals.
Yeah, that's what's happened, like IRL and everything. It's like that.
The streaming, yeah. And I don't know how people have time these kids have time to actually watch that, or why they care. But the more intense and more polarizing and crazier stuff you do, the more views you're getting and the more money you're making.
Yeah,
so.
And the most funny thing is like everyone's on NDA. So you think it's like a fucking reality, but basically it's not.
Yeah.
They set up everything, they just say, okay, I'll fucking tell bullshit about your mother and you tell me about what I did before and everything. More bullshit but they also know the stats. Nobody care. Tomorrow, nobody care. You can have island boys and but they can do anything. But in general, people just watch, consuming without using brain. That's I think the set narrative. But like I said, I met the people also like this from Poland. But the main part in Poland was they don't know because they're trying to follow the people like in US, but they do not know they signed the NDA. So they do the same, but they take everything serious. Fighting and everything. When some people make suicide already because they think it's real. They get threatened and everything, and they do it is for real. But in US, in every NDA, I remember was part of the I think was someone recording the phone, but it was was exposed and everything this on the neon, to talk with everyone before turning on the stream about, hey, I'll be like this, I'm sorry, if I offend you, that's the things, everyone signed NDA and everything.
It's all fake. It's all acting, even though it's streamed or in real life.
It's super fake. You know, I mean, it's not set up. They just can do whatever, and they know it's the part of the project, and they know nothing was real. Whatever you say, you cannot basically suit someone about something, and you cannot tell anybody about this one. But it's also allowed you to get a lot of exposure. So that's why people jumping for the collabs and everything. The big business would, I think, nobody talk. But I think still the most of the money what the streamers have are there from OnlyFans, because they promote all the girls, but they are not under their agency. They have a mama son. So they have an agency, work for them, but they bring people on the stream, the girls. So the girls get famous, but they work under agency from the people who invite them. But it's still NDA, nobody talk. Because the stream get crazy numbers. The girls were from no one, 1,000 followers, in 1 month, 1 million followers. Everyone know her and the OnlyFans and everything, and that's still big money. That's the trap, But yeah, that's a Big Brother show, And the sad part about this one, the people copy this and they thinking that's how you need to do, to earn money. You need to go to this direction. You need to do stupid things to get fame, and you challenge yourself to be like moral correct, but then you have like 90% people who do not do this shit, and then you don't know what is reality, Yeah, that's my experience also. But
Yeah.
you are different.
Yeah, and they have like, man, it's a whole thing set up where the people are not, the girl is not chatting with the fans. They have VAs in Philippines. It's really just horrible for society. A bunch of gooners spending all this money for pixels on a screen, or think they're having the girlfriend experience. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the management company sets them up, blows them up, and then they're taking 60% of the sales and giving the girl 30, 40%.
Yeah,
which is still a lot of money for them. They should be having a normal job, but
even on the kick streamers, they get even 90% because they get girls who are like nobody, right? So that 10% is still a lot of money for them. So they could just get another event, and everything. And all the streamers, like you see, like just jump in, like in 1 month, they're on like 20, 30 different streams because everyone is under one agency. So it's like
collaborate,
build it up. Like you see, like Brian Johnson, for example, like, yeah, he was before on his specific business, right? But he jumped in the 1 month, basically, for the like 15, 20 top podcast. Of course, it's, set up, right? Like
Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
The
Don't Die, right?
Don't Die. Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. So it's also like, I mean, that's the PR machine, right? What you built around this one, right? You want to be more famous. Yeah. Even right now, the guy who interview people on the street, like, hey, sir, how you become millionaire, right? Oh, I'm billionaire, right? You know this guy, right? I forgot his name.
Few of them,
yeah. So on the beginning, it was random things, but later you need to pay to be there. You need to set up everything, like you don't meet random people and like, oh, sir, how you become millionaire, I think it's very hard. Maybe I'll try it one day. Sometimes I talk with the people on the nice car, hey man, how you afford this car? But it's
set up.
Yeah, it's set up, Yeah. But it's how it works in the beginning. But the point is like people should know is the setup. But right now, all the comments are fake. Even the pranks, like the pranks fake. But especially in US, like they really like you do have a text and say it's a fake, and then because most of the pranks came from there, and they say they're still fighting on the comments like, oh look, this is fake. It's like, yeah, I said it's fake. It's on the description of the video, right? But they're putting like the fake comments, so they make interaction between each other, like the bots basically mean interaction. That's crazy, But it's really crazy.
I used to be, just to let you know, it is fake because I'm an actor. And back in that time, the 2018, 19, when the prank was like a viral thing, like Logan Paul and Vitali, they hired me to do the prank, whether it was being a fake cop, being a fake bystander. I'm telling you, it's fake. Yeah, it's all set up.
Oh, nice.
It's all set up.
Good experience with them. Nice. What kind of things? Like police?
That
Gold digger stuff?
No, the Logan Paul guy, he would hire me, or not him, he hired me because there's a whole team behind this guy, management. So I would be contacted by his manager to be like a fake police officer one time. One guy was doing boxing, Ivan Drago boxing or something, where he would go and just randomly show up like dressed as Ivan Drago and try to talk shit to somebody, and I would be the guy or whatever. And it was just dumb.
Oh,
yeah. Get paid a couple $100 to be in someone's YouTube prank video.
Like you accept every role?
Do I now?
Yes.
Not now. I'm a little bit more established, but in the beginning, I was desperate for money. Yeah. I did all kinds of stuff.
I think the process must look like this, right?
Yeah.
You accept because, you need to survive, to be honest. And later, if you are able to choose and then make decision like, okay, I don't need this right now, so I can say no, right?
Yeah.
But in the beginning, you need to like do whatever,
Yeah. Just being on camera, because, it costs money to be on camera. Either if you want to produce it yourself, you're going to have to pay for it, or you can just take the hit on either doing it for free or low pay and hope for the best.
Or sometimes you pay?
Huh?
Sometimes you pay to be on to get more visibility after.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pay a production team. I'm saying pay for
Yeah.
a director or someone to shoot your content.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have camera,
Yeah.
or I've bought camera. I have camera equipment myself. I have a drone. I have DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's very good.
Yeah.
Tripods, lights, everything. Yeah.
So you like vlogger
I can
also?
produce my own stuff. I can
do
produce
some-
talking head videos. I can fly the drone and get cool stuff, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You're a multiple function guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to get into acting or stunts, you're going to have that on camera. And if you're starting out, you don't have that. So you're going to have to maybe pay a camera guy or someone with a camera to do that, and then pay another actor to act with you or fight with you or teach you how to fall or go to a gymnastics or martial arts gym and film your skills.
And so right now in Bangkok in general, like, because I think you tried micro drama in China?
The vertical?
Vertical, yeah.
I've done one in China and one in Malaysia.
But it was for the US market. Or
I have no idea.
Okay,
it's in English, so I have no idea how that works. Those vertical dramas, they're apparently popular. I think they're not, they're cringe. They're not cool, not entertaining really. They just, in a minute, they have different random stuff going on, but it was a cool experience. It's fine.
Because we talked before about this one, and I think that can be the cringe one, but I think, there's space to make the proper one. The same like for the content, right? You have the prank, or you can have some value things. There's a couple, for sure, in US, the YouTubers and everything who do good things. I don't forget their name, but, they like do some good stuff. I don't even count MrBeast, but let's say, half-half. But in Poland, we have a nice situation. It was the two Polish guys, they do stream like 9 days straight, and they collect like $70 million for the kids with the cancer. You hear about this?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. They basically, like, the record was the MrBeast, like $20 million, and they beat MrBeast. Polish guys.
What are they, their stick?
So basically, like, they do it YouTube live, and they just also invite people, but on the beginning it was just them and everything, some jokes, funny, like just going one day, but it's, the amount become bigger and bigger and bigger. So more people join, they shave head, for example, to be associated with the cancer people and everything, right? The kids. Later, some kids join, and later, like, all massive influencers. I mean, like the actors, the Lewandowski, for example, like the players and everything, like companies and everything, and they collect $70 million in 9 days. But they do it like 24 hours stream, like no stop, 9 days non stop, and that they make $70 million in Polish market only. So it's crazy, like like. Then two random people, they're even not like famous and everything. They're not like, they did something before, but not so big, and beat MrBeast with this billion views and everything, So they're still able, like, to beat this, Like there's some even Poland, like they give like $1 million, few $1 million and everything from some company and everything, which is crazy, Like they was really impressed, like, for the Polish market, So I think the consistency, I think they won because of their real. Like they show their, like, who they are, and they become like one of us. Which is MrBeast, you still have like, this is MrBeast and there's us, right? But they're like, they're sitting on their like 28 square meter apartment. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why the Adi Rose, they do it still on the apartment.
More relatable, yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because, like they've all the money on the stream, and they're sitting with the fucking Dana White with some, people around on the like, bedroom, basically, right? With the bed there, right?
Yeah.
I was awesome. But I think it's the reason, I think they want to be like still associate like, they're like normal people, because they see the numbers. So they also see like, they do it on the big villa, and the numbers not go like this.
Okay.
I also see on the like streamers, like podcasters like Stephen Bartlett, he really choosing the right audience and everything, but he go really details. Like he even delayed some podcast. Like he see it's not connect with the numbers, so he like, sorry man, you're not fit to my audience this time and everything. So he delayed.
Deleted it. Podcast.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's like pro level. If you wanna grow, then it's also some price for this, I think. The same time when I do podcast called The Truman Show, and I trying to expose many shit, I think I will be delayed very fast, like cancel, because it's too risky, for the or maybe not on my own life, but in like family and everything. And I think there's still happen like many people cannot say many shit, even the MrBeast, Joe Rogan, and everything, because that's like canceling is very real. I think, right?
Yeah, they're worried about sponsorships. And that's how they make money. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, especially in US, you're from there. A lot of shit going on. Right now. I have no idea what the politics.
And I always thought it was funny when Joe Rogan was talking about The Rock. I don't know, you knew The Rock.
Yes.
About him using steroids, because The Rock claimed to be not on steroids, like natural, which everybody knows that's not possible. But Joe Rogan would always say that when The Rock didn't come on his podcast, he'd be like, yeah, The Rock's juicing to the gills, blah, blah, blah. And then The Rock goes on his podcast. They don't talk about steroids at all.
Yeah.
Like, is that part of your deal with having The Rock on? I'm assuming Dwayne Johnson said you can't ask him about steroids, and Joe agreed to it. But it would have been such a much better discussion if Joe could ask him about the steroids, or he talked about it. Like, be honest. But it's all about image. Yeah,
exactly. Because they have guys from the NASA, and they said, about moon landing and everything. Oh yeah, and everything agree. Like months after, like it's bullshit, it's fake, everything. But a month ago, he said, yeah. So what was about this one? Details and everything. And 1 month after, like, yes, look at this, look the video, look this one. It's like, fuck, it's impossible.
Yeah,
it's impossible. And he know the risk. So it's not about what you can get, but what they can get from you if you continue expose many things. So it's kind of control. So I think. And I don't need to risk that much. I'm okay with my surrounding and everything, like my small world. That's why I think the Thailand is the good place to live. Because it's like no many things that bother you. I think the less compared to like Europe. I think US the same. Like seems to be easier. Like more smooth. You'd get not much problems even to walking on the street. That's you feel safe. You feel safe in Thailand.
It's the safest country, I believe. Yeah. I mean, you can leave your keys in your motorbike. You can, I see people holding their spot at the table in Terminal 21 with bags, their purses and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Motorbike, I would say the only danger is riding around the motorbikes that I've seen. That's very dangerous. But in terms of someone harming you, I don't believe there's really any threat, especially if you're self-aware. Head on a swivel, not on your phone like this, I've been to Brazil, very dangerous. Colombia.
It's different world.
It's different.
Still hot.
You got to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, different world. Like some people say, like it's compared, like absolutely not.
But don't let your guard totally down. If you're walking down Sukhumvit, just have your head on a swivel and walk fast. I don't know. Yeah. Which I've been to over 40 countries, so I just and plus my experience in security and working around law enforcement or military people and stuff like that, I just have more self-awareness and of what's going on for my own safety, personal safety and stuff like that.
But you're a calm person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can really Thailand's great because you can just mind your own business.
Yeah.
Here, you can recreate your identity, leave your old life behind. If you were somebody else back in the US, you can come here and rebrand yourself, create a new identity.
Put slippers.
Yeah.
Put slippers on the daily life shorts, and you are like, one of everyone. So it's good. Man, it was a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and wish you the best with your 10x lifestyle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You as well.
Thank you.
All right.